kind of length.
We're going to be taking over Raw 1 week from tomorrow night.
Introducing first from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing 225 pounds, Maven! And weighing 223 pounds, Static!
The youngster Maven all set to go here on Sunday Night Heat, but Al, I'll tell you what, I am not in a good mood tonight. I'm ready for Unforgiven 1 week from tonight to take on JR the King. I'm not happy at all.
I am certainly not in a good mood, and I'll tell you, Coach, that what happened on Monday night is not going to happen at Unforgiven. So in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the era of the coach and the snowman begin.
We'll start with a chocolate bar in the afternoon, and by the end of the night, we could be the new announce team for, well, we will be the new announce team for Raw. And we could have a new world heavyweight champion in Goldberg.
That is true, and we could go talk to some pretty young girls and get some Hershey kisses.
That's something that I would love to do to celebrate our big victory. But right now, speaking of a big victory, Maven has had some big-time opportunities as of late out, and I think Maven is really starting to step up and take on the role that we all knew he could play.
He has got so much potential, and, you know, he had a great start because I trained him.
You know, that's a very good point. You know, you don't give yourself enough credit, I don't think, of how good you really are.
You're absolutely right. I don't. And I should start giving myself a few more pats on the back once in a while.
I'll do it for you, too.
Thank you very much.
Well, this kid that Maven is taking on here tonight, Static, is a guy that has some experience from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and actually trained with Dusty Rhodes, baby.
That's right. You know, he'd been wrestling for about 7 years after he trained with him at Kadri.
He likes to emulate himself after the one of the great legends of all time here in the WWE, Ricky Steamboat.
Well, he ain't doing that right now.
Well, Maven, I'm very impressed with how Maven has taken on what he's been able to take on as of late, being in the ring with the likes of Shawn Michaels and a Goldberg and all members of Evolution.
Well, they say you're only as good as the person you're in there with, you know, only as good as the competition. And Maven's really stepped up to the level of competition.
Well, Static, a nice shot to the back of the head.
Enziguri. He's going for the cover.
Well, not going for the cover. We said he had experience, but in my opinion, that's inexperience. Well, here's a quick cover, hook of the leg, 1-2, and a kick out by Maven.
I'd suggest maybe rubbing a little self-tanner on the face there.
Well, coming up a little bit later on right here on Heat Christian, we'll go one-on-one with Val Venus. The Intercontinental title will be on the line right here tonight on Heat. Now going into the corner. Nobody home. Static nails that left shoulder hard into the ring post.
I want you to watch these matches, Coach. Pay attention because we've got a big one coming up in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I need you on your toes.
Well,
man.
I don't want to give too much away, but I think people are going to be very surprised with what you and I bring to the table next Sunday night. We're going to be ready. We're prepared.
Oh, we are definitely prepared. We've been training.
Yes, we have.
We've been eating together, sleeping together.
Whoa, wait a second. Quick cover, hook of the leg, Maven. I'm going to pretend like you just didn't say that.
We've been partners through and through. We're building that teamwork, baby.
And now telegraphing that way too soon, but Maven nice recover. Spinning heel kick. Here's a cover on Static. Hook of the leg. 1-2 on Static. Is able to kick out at the last moment.
Maven needs to follow up. Not be so worried about not getting the 3 count. See, it costs him every time.
We're also going to take everybody back to Raw, show them the huge main event, Triple H and Goldberg with surprise partners, courtesy of Eric Bischoff.
And what a surprise it was.
Oh, wow!
The boss always has something up his sleeve.
Well, Maven had a big-time move up his sleeve, and this one's over.
Here is your winner, Maven!
A flying DDT, just knocking the snot out of Static, and Maven continues on that roll.
Well, Coach, you mentioned it before. Tonight on Heat, Christian defends the Intercontinental Championship against Val Venus.
Yeah, but
Steve Austin is like a loaded gun with a hair trigger.
completely out of control, always has been. Chris Jericho did nothing to provoke him last week on Raw, nothing at all.
Introducing first at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Garrison Kane and Fort Sidran. And at a combined weight of 438 pounds, Alan Steele and Rude.
Should be another nice showcase for Garrison Kane and Mark Jindrak here tonight on Heat. And I can tell you that Heat is brought to you by The Rundown. Cut to the chase, September 26th.
And by Milky Way. Pleasure you can't measure.
Oh, stop. And by 1-800-CALL ATT for Glenn Combs. It's free for you and cheap for them. Well, speaking of Stone Cold Steve Austin, what about the state of of Raw address that we heard last Monday night, did you agree with anything that Stone Cold said?
No, I did not, and I didn't agree with the fact that he was out there as if he were the president.
You know, it's one of those things where Stone Cold sees something, doesn't like it, he destroys it. So they built him a nice podium.
He throws it over the top rope.
Thanks for coming. Well, Stone Cold and Eric Bischoff, who we completely respect and love working for, just simply do not get along. Beautiful drop kick by Garrison Cade, and this young tag team, as of late hour, are really starting to get in the mix and really feel what it's like week in and week out to have to perform at a high level.
Well, these kids are truly athletic. Watch Jindrak, he's 280 pounds, just over the top rope, nips up. He's ready for the guy to come in. Double clothesline, clotheslines both of them.
We talk about what great athletes these two youngsters are. Here's a cover by Mark Jindrak. Hook leg 1-2 and a kick out. You know, Al, immediately following this matchup, we're going to take everybody back to Raw, and the way we kicked off Raw was unbelievable. The huge steel cage match between RVD and Kane.
Right out of the gate. Started off Raw with a bang.
We're going to take a great look at that, and a nice double suplex, and again, Garrison Cade unable to get the pinfall. Well, we now know that at Unforgiven, Kane must take on Shane McMahon in a last man standing match, which is one of those brutal matchups we have on. Going for the drop kick, and nobody's home.
Smart move by his partner, held on to him, kept G-Unit from hitting with the drop kick.
You love calling him that, don't you?
G-Unit, yeah.
You know, you sound so hip sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time. I mean, I don't want to give you too much credit.
Brother, I am so hip.
But I do appreciate.
I'm over in the hood. I'm down.
And now in the corner, these two
are jiggy with it.
Alan Steele and Rude are keeping Garrison Cade in the corner, unable to tag in Mark Jindrak, at least at this point.
And this is smart tag team action here by the team. They keep him over in the corner, cut the ring in half, wear the man down, quick tag in and out, actually work as a team. That's why they call it tag team.
Oh, nice
Pay attention here. We'll need this in Hershey.
Nice double elbow, which is something we've been working on. I do like the double elbow, Al. Sorry. I don't want to give too much away, but you know, I'm so confident. It's hard for me to keep my mouth shut, as you well know.
G-Unit trying to struggle to make the tag there, and they cut him off yet again.
You know, you keep saying G-Unit like his tag team partner is 50 Cent.
He is?
No, it's not. But,
I was going to say, I thought he was...
That 50 Cent's group.
I thought he was black and smaller.
Now Garrison Cade, a nice sweeping of the leg, and Cade desperately needs a tag.
Cade makes the tag. It comes up 50 Cent, I guess.
And this southpaw Mark Jindrak, just coming in and absolutely cleaning house. And we've talked about it before. His elevation on the drop kick is so impressive.
So true, but he is no Bob Holland.
Oh, off the top rope and catching perfectly. And right now, Mark Jindrak.
And Cade coming across the ring. And
I think Garrison Cade at least wanted to get one more shot in.
They're going for the finish.
And now a shot to the midsection. And Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak taking their time. And this is so impressive. It's got to be at least 6-7 feet in the air that Jindrak leaps, and a beautiful cover. And these two continue to get better.
Winners, Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak.
I just thought of a great name for that finish.
What's that?
The Silent Shooter.
Well, right now we're going to take you back to Raw. It was the Monster Kane going one-on-one with Rob Van Dam inside of a steel cage.
Val, you know, tonight on Heat, you have a chance to regain something that you once held in the recent past.
Terry. As much as you and I have pleasured each other in the past, right now, there's something else the Big Balboski wants. Right here. I want the Intercontinental Championship wrapped around this waist for the third time. And the current champion, Christian, he may have his little peep show. But after I defeat Christian for the Intercontinental Championship tonight, he'll be just like all of my co-stars in my movies. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Terry? Flat on his back. And then the Big Balboski will walk out of that ring victorious, and Terry, I will be headed straight to the victory party with you. Terry, do you happen to know what the Big Balboski is right now?
What?
The Big Valboski is cocked, locked, and ready to unload.
The Intercontinental titles on the line next. We're back. Intercontinental titles on the line here in the main event. Christian and Val Venus. But real quick, Al, what about Gail and Molly? Destroyed Trick for the second week in a row.
Wow, two hot chicks for the vendetta. Nothing scary.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, from Toronto, Canada, weighing 225 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Christian!
Well, the peeps are in the house.
And you know what? Back to Kim and Molly Holly, there's nothing worse than hot chicks who are focused and are mad.
And what about the fact that Gail and Molly said that this coming Monday night, tomorrow night on Raw, they're going to end Christian's career?
But what about the boss? Gail Kim?
Can't blame Bischoff there.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 224 pounds, Val Venus!
Well, we know what next Sunday is, baby, because we're all getting ready as Raw presents WWE Unforgiven, sponsored by Natco Soul Calibur 2. Unleash cutting-edge fighting on the PlayStation 2. Get yours right now. Rated T. Unforgiven will be live next Sunday from Hershey, Pennsylvania, exclusively on pay-per-view.
Well, the boss can soon pick up the chicks, unlike yourself using the panel band and the bottle of chloroform.
You know that is not true, and I don't appreciate you saying that, but I'm gonna ignore that because I've got big news, Al. Actually, I'm sorry, we've got big news.
Yes.
Tickets for WrestleMania 20 at Madison Square Garden on March 14th go on sale in just 2 weeks, September 27th. Tickets will be on sale beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, Coach, that's at the Madison Square Garden box office and all New York area Ticketmaster locations, Ticketmaster phone charge, and WWE.com. So there's no excuse. Be sure to get your tickets for this milestone event while they last. For more information, log on to WWE.com.
Big news, baby.
Big.
WrestleMania 20 and Unforgiven, and what else is there right now?
I can't wait until we, the announced team for Raw, are there at WrestleMania calling the matches.
You know what I'm most impressed with is you taking this preparing for Raw very seriously. I mean, the way that you read that and let all the people know where they can get their WrestleMania 20 tickets, it's impressive.
Well, thank you very much. I want to point out, though, I didn't read it, and I'll just, it's called improv. I just took it right off the top of my head.
Right. Well, what a huge opportunity for the Big Valboski here on Sunday Night Heat. The Intercontinental title's on the line, and Christian has been a man as of late who has felt like he's been getting snubbed by one Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, Christian better pay attention because he may be snubbed right out of the Intercontinental title tonight because Valboski is not a stranger to that belt.
And maybe after tonight we won't have to hear any more.
He goes for the cover.
We won't have to hear.
Reach, goes for the cover.
You are focused. I am so impressed.
Look, block the punch. Foul is on the mark tonight. I gotta get it in there. I gotta say what I can say.
I know you do.
Because otherwise you're gonna just cut me off. Val going to the second row.
Crossbody. Here the cover. Hooking leg 2. Oh, Christian is able to kick out. Well, if Christian does lose here tonight, we won't have to hear any more. Excuse me, Intercontinental Champion here.
That's true. And Coach, if JR and the King lose in if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass. Anyway, when they lose, we won't have to hear about, hey, I want to see some puppies. JR, I want to see some puppies.
Yeah, in addition to that, and we'll take care of business. I'm not worried about that, but right now, Christian, big shot to the midsection of Val Venus. Your thoughts on will we have a new World Heavyweight Champion when finally Triple H and Goldberg go one-on-one with Christian hard to the outside.
Christian going for broke, charging at Val Venus. He just stepped aside and let him go right through the ropes, using his own momentum.
And that big smile on the face of the Big Valboski, and Christian embarrassed, humiliated, and Christian doesn't like to be those two things.
Nobody likes to be humiliated. A little bit of a slap to the taste of the mouth. Look, bad move.
Now Val Venus just slamming Christian in the back of his head hard into the mat.
Ooh.
Val Venus appears to have come out tonight completely focused out.
Man, man, he's lighting him up. And back to your original question about where we have a
new world heavyweight champion. What do you think?
I'll tell you, you'd think that Goldberg's just a shoo-in. His career's on the line. He's so focused and
Wait a
driven
second,
any
there's a
other
cover by Val Venus. Oh, kick out.
He's so driven any other time, but now his career's on the line. But, I mean, Triple H isn't called the best in the game for no reason. He's a choke player. When the pressure's on, he always comes through. But unfortunately, the advantage isn't in the champion's court this time. If he gets counted out or disqualified, which normally counts in the champion's favor, it doesn't because he loses the World Heavyweight title.
Very, very good point. So much at stake for both men and Unforgiven. And right now, after that devastating move by Christian, just torquing the back of Val Venus over the top rope, the Intercontinental Champion is back in control.
And Christian obviously has a definitive strategy. He's been trying from right at the beginning of this match to cut the wind down on Val Venus. Shots to the gut, taking him back, neck breaker, choking him over the rope, all to cut the wind down off Val Venus.
And this could be enough for Christian, but no, a very easy kick out by Val Venus. But you mentioned you got to cut that air out because Val Venus, as well as Christian, are both in tremendous physical condition.
Yeah, and then they cost Christian pulling around a little bit.
Oh, Christian almost cost himself the Intercontinental title.
Surprised me that he would take Val Venus so lightly.
Wait a second, here's a cover, another hook of the leg for Christian, and a kick out by Val Venus.
No need to getting hot at the referee. You're not wrestling him, you're wrestling Val.
Well, Christian continues to hear it from this crowd, his so-called peeps. But Christian has his hands full, and we knew that he would here tonight on Heat as the Intercontinental title was on the line. But you can see how much has been taken out of Val Venus so far in this matchup.
And he's back to doing what he was doing before. Oh, no!
But just like that, when we thought Val Venus had nothing left, able to get out of the way out, we got to pay the bills for one last time. We'll come back to this match right after this. We're back here on Heat. Intercontinental titles on the line. Christian and Val Venus, and Al during the break. Both of these men have taken it to the limit.
Yes, and Christian took a little too much time following up on that one move with Val Venus, and it's been costing him ever since. Val dropped the head. Oh, Christian going for the clothesline.
It's slamming Christian down. We could have a new Intercontinental champion. Oh, Christian kicks out at about 2.5.
Val Venus is shocked. He thought for sure that would put away Christian. Oh, he kicks him off. Hooked him with the small package.
A beautiful small package. The roll by Val Venus again. Can't get it done.
There you go. Spine buster by Val Venus.
Can he get it done this time? No, again. Christian at the last second is able to kick out.
Christian just slipping out.
Now it appears like to me that Val Venus realizes how big this matchup is for him, because you don't get very many opportunities to go after a big-time prestigious title here in this company.
Hey, let's face it, every match in WWE is a big-time opportunity, but this one goes off the charts. He's playing for the Intercontinental title.
And Val Venus now going to the high-rent district for the money shot, but Christian is able to get back to his feet.
Stop Val right in mid-stroke.
You can see how much this match has taken out of both men. Both men very, very winded at this point.
Looks like Christian trying to go for a superplex, maybe? He's got him hooked.
You'd have to wonder, Al, if
Val blocking
enough.
And to answer your question, apparently not.
And now Christian tossed off, and Val Venus back.
Money shot! Oh! Knees to the ribs!
The money shot catches Val Venus in the nether regions, and just like that, Christian catches Val.
Oh! He kicked out!
Can you believe that, Al? Can you believe that Val Venus was able to kick out Christian? You can see right there, cannot.
Christian losing it. He's got to stay focused. Don't turn around. It's not the referee you're wrestling. Oh!
Val Venus caught Christian with the elbow, in turn, caught the referee with the elbow. Now Val Venus.
2, 3,
somebody
4.
count. Somebody count.
Christian inadvertently hit the referee, and that helped him out big time.
We should have had a new Intercontinental champion right there. Instead, this match continues.
Val trying to drag Christian back in the ring. Oh, he ducks it. Looks like he's going for the Unprettier. Can he get it? He did!
He does nail the Unprettier beautifully. Will Christian walk out of here with the very hard-fought victory? And he does, Al.
And
The winner of this bout is still Intercontinental Champion,
spots an understatement. Look at Christian. He's dragging his butt out, but he's dragging it with the belt.
Well, folks, we're just 1 week away from Unforgiven, the last Raw tomorrow night before Unforgiven live from Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, baby, Al, you know you and I will be there.
Oh, you know we want to be the last Raw for JR and the King.